everybody, this is George from the Miller School of Music. Today I'm going to be doing lesson 11 of my Harmony and Theory series, and this is harmonizing a major scale in diatonic triads. Alright, so let's get started. So there's going to be the three basic types of triads I'm going to be talking about today is major triads, which consist of a root, a major third, a perfect fifth. We have minor triads, which consist of a root, a minor third, a perfect fifth, and diminished triad, which consists of a root, a minor third, and a flatted fifth or diminished fifth. All right. So if we start off looking at, so remember we're gonna take the C major scale. So we're gonna use the key of C for this example. So if we take the C major scale, C1, D2, E3, F4, G5, A6, B7, back to C1. All right. So if we think C is our 1, right, we're gonna skip D. We go a third above, which is E. F is our 4, G is our 5. So we're basically going to take the 2 and the 4 out. That gives us C, E, G, or 1, 3, 5. All right, so C, we skip the D. E, there's our major third. We skip the F, there's our perfect fifth. So C, E, G. Now what we realize is we can't play this harmonically in the position because we have the third and the fifth both on the same string. So we'd have to play this out of position to play this harmonically. All right, the other thing we want to think about is as far as the quality. So we remember the distance from the root to the third determines major or minor quality. So if it's a major third, we know it's 2 whole steps away from the root, right? C to E is going to be a major third, which makes it a major triad. All right, so let's go to the second degree. So we know D, now we're going to think of D is the root of the moment. So even though we're in the key of C major, we're thinking the D is the root of the moment. So we're thinking D, F, A, or 1, 3, 5. So we got D, E, F, G, A, or 1, 3, 5, D, F, A. So on this one, we don't have to move it out of position to play it harmonically. All right. So D, F, A. Let's go to the, oh, and again, we know this is a minor triad because if we look at the distance from the D to the F, that's 3 half steps, right, or a step and a half. So we know this, so our 2 chord in C major is going to be minor. So then we go to the 3 chord, so C, D, E, right? We think E, G, B, or 1, 3, 5, E, G, B. So now we're going to play E, skip the F, G, A, B, E, G, B. All right, in this one, we can play it melodically in position, or we can move it out of position to play it harmonically. So again, if we look at the distance from the root to the third, we can see that this is a minor third because it's 3 half steps. So that distance, 3 half steps. So we want to play it harmonically, play it out of position. All right, let's keep going. So now we're on the 4th degree. We're going to call this our 4 chord. So we know C, or I'll count the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, or C, D, E, F. So now if we think F, A, C, or 1, 3, 5. So if we think F, A, C, or 1, 3, 5. So now if we look at the distance from the root to the third, we can see that's 2 whole steps, which is a major third. All right, so we know that our 4 chord is always going to be major. So 1 is major, 2 is minor, 3 is minor, 4 is major. C major, D minor, E minor, F major. This one again, we can either play it in position, play it melodically, or we can play it out of position, play it harmonically. All right, let's keep going. So now we're on our 5. C, D, E, F, G is going to be our 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now if we think G, B, D, or 1, 3, 5. So we're going to think G. Now we're going to look at the distance from the root to the third. So we can sing G to B, which is 2 whole steps. So we know that's going to be a major triad because it has a major third. So remember, the third always determines quality. All right, so let's keep going. So now we're on the 6. So if we move up the scale 6 degrees, C, or 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or C, D, E, F, G, A. All right, so we know that's an A. So now we're going to think A, C, E, or 1, 3, 5. So we're going to think A, B, C, D, E, A, C, E. So we can either play it in position melodically, or we can move out of position to play it harmonically. All right. So we look at our next degree, which is going to be the 7, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. All right, so we're on the 7th degree. Now this is the one that's going to be different. So we have B, D, F. All right, so if we look at it, B to D is a minor third because it's 3 half steps, but D to F, that's also that minor third. So B to D or B to F, that's our flatted 5th or diminished 5th. So this is our diminished triad. So in major, our diminished triad is always going to be the 7th degree. All right, so we have B, D, F, or 1, flat 3, flat 5. So if we want to play this melodically, we can play it in position, or we can play it harmonically, out of position. Oops. Yeah, there we go. So that's our B diminished triad. And then we keep going, we're back to 1 or 8. C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 or 8. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So again, if we think C, E, G, or 1, 3, 5, we can play it in position harmonically. Right? So now if we look at all the qualities, we know that 1, 4, and 5 is major, 2, 3, and 6 is minor, and 7 is diminished. So we got C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and back to C major. So 1, 4, and 5 is major, 2, 3, and 6 minor, 7 is diminished. All right, I hope this helps out. So remember to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for some more videos, and I'll see everybody shortly. Take care.